I'm a composer, and since graduating from the conservatorium, I've spent most of my time working on collaborative projects. So I write a lot of music for film, music for theatre and arts events, and I'm often focused on someone else's project. So one of the reasons I wanted to undertake an AIR residency was to spend some time focusing on the things that I found compelling in music that didn't necessarily relate to someone else's brief or someone else's project. On the other hand, I wanted to work with young people and develop performance opportunities for them to engage in types of musical organisation and aesthetics that they might not necessarily have come across inside the school curriculum. One of the ways I worked with the students was to create a semi-improvised piece in which 5 students could play the piano simultaneously, playing a transposition of the same melody. Having people on 3 pianos meant the pianos were in different rooms, and so then you could move around the space and sort of create your own form by being closer to one piano, then that becomes the lead and the others become sort of a faint accompaniment, and it becomes this sort of walk-through musical event that was really quite lovely. I think people have expectations of what it means to be a composer, and so it was good to go in and for them to see me on the ground, working with a laptop and headphones, working on a variety of projects, whether they were my own or things that had been commissioned of me. And it also meant that if that piqued their interest, they could come over and ask me questions, and I was happy to talk to them about it. I also set aside time to set myself exercises, essentially, so I would write a 4-part piece in 4 different keys. So I might set the morning aside and simply sit at the piano and write a piece that had very specific technical parameters around it. And then when it was finished, and it didn't have to be presented to anyone, and it didn't have to be approved by anyone. It was just developing new ways of organising musical materials, which was a great opportunity.